Hello, everyone. Welcome to the DreadX collection.
Everyone fears losing
Oh, God.
their mind. Disease, loneliness, trauma, prolonged pressure, time. There are countless ways our minds can meet oblivion long before our bodies. So we invent routines that can hopefully carry us from and back to our pillows intact. Slicing up the days into chunks that can be more easily digested.
You can't swallow it whole.
We toil away and pretend it gives us purpose, supporting lives we hope are stable, and relieve ourselves with smaller, more manageable oblivions.
If you say so.
When we become dissatisfied with the process, we try to rebalance our needs. Less dairy, more gym, less booze, more weed, less gym, more dairy, etc.
Sir, I'm going to need you to just keep your mouth away from the
The
microphone.
balancing act never ends. The cycle never stops. Sanity is a construct, an artificial invention of humanity.
What?
And like all constructs, from the mightiest skyscraper to a Lego house, it must be maintained. When your maintenance fails and the edifice crumbles, you will realize that the creeping dark comes not from without, but within. Sanity was always the unnatural state. Sanity was the invader.
Uh-huh.
At the end of that long entropic road, when all your humanity and sense is withered away, only the madness remains.
Is this supposed to be a joke, or was he being serious? Oh. Okay. All of that looks fine. To be honest, I'm not 100% on what to expect with all of this. I assume it's going to be a collection of video games, and they're probably going to be of varying quality and gameplay styles. But beyond that, I'm not sure what the heck all of this stuff's going to be. So let's just get into it. This one, this Outsiders one here, this is a symbol for the SCP Foundation, right? Or it's very close to it if it's not. So we have this big long list. Pony Factory. I think I've heard of that before. Okay, don't go out. Yeah, just looking at all of these are definitely different play styles. So I think what we'll do is go clockwise. There's only 10 though. There's not 12. That would have been sweet if there was 12, but unfortunately only 10. So we'll start out with Odd Breeze. The pay is nice.
So one of the more intolerable habits of first-year ethics students is their seemingly unquenchable passion to constantly debate tired and ultimately pointless dilemmas.
True.
None of which is more tired and pointless than the trolley problem. Do you stand by and let the trolley kill 5 people, or do you flip a switch and direct the trolley to hit only one? It generally devolves into a protracted debate on the utilitarian valuing of various peoples that would be okay to sacrifice over others. That is, after the deontological wankers have since declared their superiority and are now drinking healthy gulps of their own self-satisfaction.
It's a dumb way to figure it out.
Unfortunately,
Are you okay, sir? You sound sick.
Rarely see the fundamental absurdity of the entire experiment. I mean, the choice of the many versus a few doesn't happen in a vacuum. A triage doctor doesn't choose to save the healthier patients just the once. They do so every time such an emergency arises. And the reasoning is simple. Biology dictates that we all subconsciously assume we will be part of the many. We preserve the group because it will help us preserve ourselves, and in return, the group gives us a reasonable abstraction as to how our actions are justified. You know, trickle this greater good down a few levels, and you can see how someone can work for 10 years selling running shoes and never ask who made them. You know, the real lesson of the trolley car is that clarity is absurdity. Abstraction is reality.
Is that right? See, I tend to approach it from the perspective of, inaction is still action. For most people, the dilemma of the trolley problem is that, it's like, do you kill the one person or the 5 people? But to me, the dilemma often comes from the fact that if you pull a lever, you are directly causing the murder of a person. But I say that inaction is still action. If you choose not to make a choice, you're still choosing something. That's how that works. So, the whole dilemma is stupid on its face just because of that, to me at least. And this guy seems to think it's dumb for other reasons. So anyway, as you mentioned, doctors save people who are not sick exclusively. So, okay, so I guess that thing was... The thing we were just at was like a launcher, and each game has its own actual game thing. Okay, hopefully it doesn't screw up my recording. Anyway, the pay is nice. If we are a doctor, the pay is indeed nice. Oh, Jesus. Oh, tank controls. I'm just gonna skate around this entire game. Mindfulness, become the better future. We are the lady. It's nice of you to put it on the wall where I can't read it. What the hell? Space? Okay, space, yeah. Not today, I'm already running late. What do you mean not today? Do you normally go through the women's entrance? Oh, spooky. Locker rooms are spooky. Oh, there's one that's green. I'm sure that means I'm supposed to interact with it. Guess I was joking about going backwards the entire time, didn't you? Take off the jacket. Take off dirty boots. Change outside pants for inside pants. Put on clean shoes. I'm a scientist. That's what I'm supposed to say if anyone asks. I didn't really study to become a scientist. I've just always been obsessed with processes and experiments. I was recruited to work for this company. I'm not sure how they found me, but they sent me a letter. I almost threw the letter away, but I'm glad I didn't. The pay is nice. Well, that's just delightful. Why are you reading that? Where was I? Put the smock on, put the book away, empty the pockets. Jesus. I don't need to know every step. Mindfulness works on secret projects to help humanity improve at an exponential rate. If you're systematic, you can follow instructions and have effective written communication. Come work with us. That's what the job description mentioned. He's not... Okay. The company doesn't have a website, but I know they've existed for more than 20 years. I did my research. I'm a scientist. The pay is nice. You keep saying that. I feel like you're trying to... justify something here. Turn off the cell phone. Store the cell phone. Close the locker. Lock the locker. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't need to know all this. Alright. So we've changed into our work clothes. That process is a lot like how I whenever I come home for me. It's like I have my going out clothes, and when I come home, time to change into the comfortable stuff. Access card? I guess I don't need that. I already have my access card. I wonder whose access card that belongs. That is. Job description wasn't too interesting, but I was in a rough spot. The company I worked for closed. Something about cash flow issues. Don't know much about business, but I was told that this happens a lot. My parents moved away. They said something about waiting to start to start over again. They never quite liked that I didn't want to pick up the family business. I guess they abandoned me. Job is boring, but in the end, the pay is nice. Okay, cool. Good for you. Damn light's broken again. Sure is, sir. Yeah, the only job I've ever lost, I guess it counts as a layoff, was because of funding issues as well. And I was also a scientist, so I know how it is, sir. Scan your key card. Open the door. Stay silent, not the guard. Walk through the door. I did not the guard. Oh god, I've skipped a step. Oh god, everything's gonna go to hell. Everything's gonna go to hell. We skipped the nod of the guard step. Oh shit, everything's going to hell. It's a downward spiral of chaos. Job that contributes to the advancement of mankind, humankind is no simple task. There's a reason this is an ultra-secure facility and know that no unauthorized person can go inside. Even I don't know everything that happens between these walls. I don't question what I'm being told to do. The pay is nice. Yeah. Man, if they're paying you good, then don't ask questions. Actually, if that's true, then what you're doing is probably immoral and/or illegal. Anyway, pick up the handgun. Load the magazine. Remove this. Okay, yes, I know how the gun works. Did I just shoot the man who was filling out the chart there? I think I did. Well, that's fun. I guess I was supposed to do that. Stay silent and wait for the lights. Stay in the lights and walk to the office. Stay silent. They're watching. Yay, lights. Man, it's always stressful. Oh, there's actually someone else walking around. Why is there blood all over me? That guy was pretty far away when I shot him. There's no way I got blood splatter from that. Right, this is where I left my notes about the implant hardware specs. Oh, good, a whole thing here. It's very scientific. You guys probably wouldn't understand it. I don't understand it. 4,000 milliamps, so that's 4 amps. That's a lot of ampage to have inside a person. That's something that's very often something that people don't. Okay, that's something that people that very often don't realize is it's whenever someone's killed by electricity. It's not the voltage that kills you; it's the ampage. I've been collecting these over the past few years. A real shame I got some of them dirty. Yeah, I see that. It looks like you were in a paintball match. And one of them over here is a mask for the Urukai, I suppose. The white hand on there and everything. But yeah. So when people talk about high voltage lines, it's not the fact that they're high voltage that will kill you. It's the fact that they have a lot of ampage going on. Anyway, company obsessed with security. We work on sensitive research, probably funded by the government. Most of the information is redacted when I receive it. They make sure the schedule of the other researchers doesn't overlap. You never cross someone in the hallway. They open only the required lights on the way to my office. Everything else is pitch dark. The door locks after I step into my office. I'll need to ask permission if I need to use the bathroom, but I don't question it. Because the pay is nice. As you do. Instructions of what I need to do today. Okay, let's see. Step 1. Determine which medication combinations would leave the subject with a positive benefit and no side ill effects. No, that's ill side effects. Even better if we can get something to ++. Find the optimal hardware configuration for the CalmX Q39 that are supported by the chosen medications. Submit for validation. There's a lot of experimentation and trial and error in this job. If I'm unsure, I can submit any solution and proceed. The system will just run the test for me. Easy pay. Then why do we need people at all? Briefcase is killing me. I should drop it off at the other desk before I sit down. Should I? I don't know if the expletive is necessary there. That briefcase is heavy. At least now I can run if I needed. Oh, great. They already got the autopsy report out. For the guy we just shot? Excellent. Sounds about right. The report of postmortem examination, Michael Resman. Case number doesn't matter. 32, Caucasian male. Examined by Dr. Phillips. Cause of death, sudden cardiopulmonary arrest due to abuse of cocaine and methamphetamine use? No, we shot him. I guess the drugs were forcefully inserted into his body by the bullet. Makes sense. Yeah, I know. You don't have to detail every step of everything you do. I don't know what the fuck the point of that is. I guess it's to show that he's very meticulous. I guess. We do experiments on the human brain, and we improve them by freezing the state they work in. At least that's what they're promising. I gather data, do analysis, and enter new values in the software. I vary the amount of medicine and hardware specifications to test different scenarios. The software runs simulations on my parameters, and if the results are good, they'll send me in the experiment room. The pay is nice. Well, that's great. Find out all the notes I've misplaced around the office. Is that what I should do? Oh, hey, I can walk backwards now. And I can run backwards now, too. Look at that. Crickets! All the gross things I see in here. It's good to have interesting fishes to look at. Oh, they're fish. Why do the fishes make that? Okay. Good thing I have my glasses to read the labels of the drugs. Okay. I've narrowed down the side effects and counters of each medication that were identified in Note 1. Just need to match them up and make the super medicine that will help us go forward. I have a strong feeling that we should start with penolaxin as a baseline. Penolaxin? Yeah. It's the prime drug that mindfulness is trying to push right now. I forgot that. Yeah, so to figure out perfect balance and eliminate side effects. Wow, cool. Awesome. Now it's not fun to walk backwards anymore. He moves his feet now. Yeah. I just had to ruin it. Interesting. Bugs injected with dye seem to split off into different camps. I don't think they actually do that. I'm breeding these bugs. I hope to extract some chemicals out of them. Are they like hermit crabs? Or they sound like crickets, but they look like hermit crabs. This officer's closet. I lost the key. Oh no. Not your key. Keeping a copy of experiment results in here just in case something happens with the network. What could possibly happen to the network? All the books I have about medicines and interactions. Side effect counts. There is a known list of ill side effects. There you go. You got it right that time. Encounters might be able to cancel them out. Note not all effects have an opposite. So this probably means they're not good options to consider at the moment. Alrighty. Good old puzzle. I love me a puzzle. Okay, it does get a little quieter. I'm not sure if audio drops off quite like that, but fine. I get it. I understand what you're doing here. It looked like there was one camera angle somewhere around here. Oh, it was for leaving the room. Okay. What's this empty one? Still waiting for specimens to arrive. I wonder where my shipment is. You get no shipment, sir. Okay, so drugs. So what do we know what to do? Med side effects, activation requirements, and hardware specs. Okay, so he said we need to start with penolaxin. It gives euphoria, but hallucination. So it reduces hallucinations. So we need something that pluses hallucinations or counters hallucinations, which is antipsychotics. What is the antipsychotic? Nafasco. Okay, it's like Nabisco. Lower heartbeat. Reduce metabolism. Glipitacil. Yeah. The decreased vision used with glasses. Oh, well, that doesn't work. Only works below 2 volts offset. Oh, it has to be below 2 volts. Only works on an even voltage digit. It doesn't do that. Currently requires above 3800 mA. So I didn't do any of that. Okay, so we have more stuff here. Let's reduce metabolism even more. That's not. What the fuck? Oh, I see. I have to. So if we just do everything, we have a decreased vision, skin rash, and hallucinations. So what gives decreased vision? The Glippa. And what gives skin rash? The Balmoxin. And what gives the hallucinations? Penoxylin. There we go. That's what we want right there. Euphoria and augmented efficiency. Only works on even digit voltages. The hertz should be matched to tens and units digits of the current. Can only operate at hertz between 32 and 38. All digits need to be unique. Okay, so that's 4. So we want 32. So it can operate 32, or actually I could do 36. 36, and all the digits in the current need to be unique. Ah, I see. There you go. The hertz should match the tens and units digits of the current. Oh. What the Wait a minute. What happened? Why is... That wasn't there before. I don't remember putting this here. Yeah, I don't either. These are the requirements for each of the medications. Prior simulations return these interesting limitations. Oh, the walls are bleeding. Oh. What? Hi, Mr. Clown Mask. What are you doing here? Oh, Jesus. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm gonna go now. The fuck was that? I don't know. Oh, are we okay now? Is the mask back? No. Okay then. I guess. So I looked it up. And not too confident about that one. Oh well, we'll see what the experiment says about it. Save the changes, stand up, put the chair back, wait for the door to unlock. Oh. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I guess it doesn't matter what you put in. Oh. Maybe it does? That's my calling. Time to head out. Okay. Oh, okay. It just took a second for some reason. Yeah, so I sat there trying to struggle to balance all that stuff out and figure out what the hell it wanted me to do, and then I went and looked it up online, and like nobody actually solves that puzzle to beat the game. They just say screw it and don't bother with all these medications. Anyway, the experiment room is down this hallway. These empty halls give me the creeps. Shit's nerve-wracking every single time. Done some bad things, things I'm not proud of. Go to bed with the nightmares of this place raging inside my head. It doesn't matter, the pay is nice. This place is so dark I can barely see anything. Seems like the tests have completed already. Let's see, there are 4 subjects to validate. Patient 165 died. Let's see. Cause of death, car accident, head-on collision, sudden death. Let's see how patient 166... I hate that noise. Stop it. Stop the pencil, you piece of shit. Increased pulmonary efficiency by 12%, vital stable success. Patient... Wait, what the fuck? The pod's empty. Where's my fucking card? Oh no. So fucked. Okay. Thank you for playing. The pay is not nice. What? What? So I did go and look it up again just to double check. I found somebody who did seemingly solve the medication issue. But the ending's not different at all if you do that. So I don't get what the point of the puzzle at all was. I don't get what the point of this game was at all. It was made in a very short time frame. I think they said 7 days or or something like that. But like this is complete. Like what is this? I wish you could see my I should have my face cam on for this because it's like what the hell? Okay, not a good first showing. Are they all going to be half finished nothings like this? I hope not. Well, we'll get to the next one, I suppose. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.